All right. I promised there would be an end to this, and we're getting up to it. So, when I left you last time, I was. When I left you last time, I was. Uh, I'd come back, and so now I'm. I was done with drinking. Like, I haven't had a drink since I've been back from that place. So it's been you know, it's been a few months now. And but the thing is that wasn't what really made me stop drinking. That and the cough syrup, all that shit that I was doing, that's not what made me stop drinking. What made me stop drinking was the point when I realized that I I am who I am and I have something to offer the world, and I'm not going to do that if I'm drunk all the time. Because drinking just makes you goofy for a while, but it makes you angry and depressed, and then you wake up the next day and it's like you can't do anything because you feel horrible. And like it's weird when you stop, when you've been drinking day in, day out for a long time and you stop, like it's weird to wake up in the morning and not feel horrible. Like it's really a strange sensation. You're like, I think there must be something wrong with me because I don't feel like shit. And it's like, when you get to that point and you're like, realize, okay, obviously I was doing something wrong for a long time. So, I haven't been drinking for a while, but the reason I haven't doing it is because I found there is like a hole in me. I don't know who dug it. I don't know if I'm fucked up because my parents are fucked up. I don't know if I'm fucked up because my childhood was fucked up. I don't remember. I don't think I got molested or anything. I know that I had some shit happen to me, but like, I mean, it was just normal shit, you know? I mean, it wasn't fucking Chaz. But it was like, I don't think he caused me to drink. But like, something, I mean, I have a hole in me that I need to fill. And I've used alcohol to fill it for a long time. And it doesn't fill it. You just pour alcohol in there and it like gets like, it's like, but it like immediately starts seeping out the bottom and then you're empty again. And you just feel like shit. So I've been down this long ass road. I've been across the country fucking more times than I care to remember in like less than great ways because of this shit. And I am now happy where I am. I like Los Angeles. I like it here. I love this city. I love the people here. I love my friends that I'm making. I love it all. I don't want to fuck it up because that's what I'll do. Because the first thing happens if I start drinking again is that I'll fucking like get online and talk to my friends and start saying shit that I shouldn't be saying. Like I'm on Twitter. I already told you how like if I had been on Twitter when I was drinking, I would have been like I would have been banned from Twitter for life because I'm like a fucking idiot when I drink. I'm not that much. I'm kind of a fucking idiot when I don't drink, but at least it's kind of controlled. It's kind of contained, you know. So, I guess the point is that the things that I have discovered now, I've discovered that there are things that I can fill that hole with. And I don't know if you're an addict and you're watching this, and you're still where I was. I don't know if you've got a hole in you that you can fill the same way that I felt. And I'm not telling you you should start drinking cough syrup because that's... Don't take that shit from me because that's not good advice. That's just fucking... Like, I don't know if it actually helped me or anything, but I decided that it did, and so it did, and that's it. Okay? You could, like, drink it and fucking die. I'm... Just don't put this shit on my shoulders if suddenly there's, like, an outbreak of, like, people drinking cough syrup because fucking Kevin in L.A. said to do it. I just don't want to hear that shit. So just don't. Or just do what the fuck you want, but it's not my fault. Okay, so Sorry I yelled. I'm just a little concerned. So, but for me, what ended up filling that hole is writing my book. And when I really started feeling like this thing that I had in front of me that I was working on day in and day out could be worth something, that's when I was like, you know what? Fuck everything else. I mean, I'm always gonna be the kind of guy who kind of likes to experiment with stuff. I'm gonna smoke some pot every now and again. I'm just going to. And I live in fucking California. I can do that shit. I live in LA. I can do that shit. But pot doesn't get on top of me the way that alcohol does. Pot just makes me fucking really introspective and stuff like that. It's not the same thing. It's just not. But writing that book, and to be honest with you, making these videos. When I said, I have said before that these videos are not for you guys as such. These videos are very therapeutic to me because I need to say this shit. And I'll tell you what, Erin doesn't want to hear it. Erin doesn't let me talk about politics. She just doesn't like it. That's fine. But I got to talk to somebody about it, and now I'm talking to you about it, and I feel this great weight off my chest that I can come on here and yell about conservatives and yell about fucking guns and all that shit, and I feel good about it. And that hole in me is getting filled up slowly but surely with all this stuff. I like doing it, and it makes me feel good. And it makes me feel better than any fucking shot of vodka ever did in my entire life. Okay? So, I'm doing that, and I'm writing this book, and I'm finding ways to fill that hole in me. And that's all it is. And realizing that I'm a worthwhile person took me a long goddamn time. And realizing that I have something to offer the world took me an even longer fucking time. And you may not think that I'm worth shit, but I think I'm worth shit. And that's the fucking difference. All these times I tried to quit drinking before in my life, I was doing it because my mom didn't want me to drink, because Erin didn't want me to drink, because fucking some guy somewhere said you can't drink anymore. And so I would do that for a while, but I still hated myself. I would still drink because I didn't, you're not going to stop doing something if you don't want to do it. And I didn't want to stop drinking. And I can see it right now with my sister. And I'm fucking, my heart's breaking all the time. Because she is just in this horrible shape. And she just doesn't love herself. And I can love her with my whole heart. And my mom can love her. And my aunt can love her. And everybody in our family can love her. But if she doesn't love herself, she's not gonna do anything. Just like I didn't do anything. And that's the thing. You've got, if you're in this place, you've got to find yourself. And you're not going to find yourself at the bottom of a bottle. And you're not going to find yourself at the bottom of a cough syrup bottle. Although it will make you trip balls and you will experience some stuff. So maybe it will. But you've got to find your love for yourself before you can love anybody else. And I finally fucking figured out how to love myself. And that's why I have all this love that I now want to give to you guys. Right? That I now want to share with you. This is why I want to write my book. And this is why I want to make some money so that I can get out on the road and share my love with everybody. And you can think that's fucking corny as all get out, right? But that's the thing that's going to fill this hole in me. And I will never drink again. If I can go out and I can help people. If I can drive around in my van with the bed in the back and the fucking microwave, and I can like drive down the road and see somebody with a tire that needs changing and stop and say, "Hey, can I help you?" And they say, "Oh my God, I'm a millennial. I don't know how to change tires." And I'll be like, "No problem, kid. I'm gonna help you." And if I can do that, that hole in me is gonna get a little more full. And that's what works for me. And I just have all this love that I want to give everybody. And I could not give it to anybody else until I loved myself. And when I was drinking, I wasn't loving myself. And I wasn't loving anybody else. But now I love everybody. I love fucking Aaron. And I love fucking Pickles and my cats. And I love my next door neighbor, and I love her kids, and I love my other neighbor up the way, and I just fucking love everybody. And I love the crazy guy Omar who walks around in the neighborhood. I have so much love for everybody, and I will give that love to everybody for free. If you need help, seriously, call me. I will try to help you in any way I can. Even if it's just like I can like help you like look up something on the internet, or if you need like help with your computer or something over the phone, I'll help you. Just let me know, because I'm here because I love you guys. And every time I help one of you guys, or every time I can like help, that fills this hole up in my heart that I've been missing. And that's it. And that's my story, okay? And I don't know how it's going to end, but I know that fucking tears. I'm not fucking crying because I'm sad. I'm fucking really happy right now. I'm so full of joy right now that I have this life, that somehow I didn't fucking fall off the edge of the earth, and that I actually have this, me, now to experience the rest of my life. I'm 41 years old. I got a little bit of time if I play my cards right. And if I don't, like, some shit doesn't happen. But I'm going to get that chance. And if I get that chance, I'm fucking taking it. And you guys out there, you're one of these days, you're going to be in trouble. Something's going to happen. One of you fuckers out there, and then you're going to see in your rearview mirror this big fucking weird looking guy coming up behind you, and you're gonna be like, is that Kevin? Is that fucking Kevin in LA coming up to help me? And I'll be like, you need any help, pal? And I'll help you because I love you. I love all of you. And I love myself. Okay? So just be true to yourselves. Do everything you can to like make the world a better place. And we're going to get there eventually. And no fucking Donald Trump, no fucking like any of this shit that's happening in the world is going to stop us, because we're an amazing fucking species and we have got to move forward. And I am going to do everything in my power to make that happen. So you just be good, okay? And you just wait, because I'll be there one of these days when you need me. All right? I love you guys. I'll see you in the funny papers.